Okay students, today we going ahead our revision session, inverse trigonometric parts in the third part. In the third part we going ahead big numericals and also IMP for our board exam related question I will taking here. So in the first one, if sine inverse x plus sine inverse y pi by 2, then asking x with related 1 minus y square, y with related 1 minus x square, and asking the is equal to fill in the blanks. So first of all you just translate these terms in the one way. So remove the inverse, sine inverse x plus sine inverse y pi by 2. As you like, any one terms you can assume that. I just suggestion here, sine inverse y become beta, just any. So y becomes sine beta definitely, and put down here. So sine inverse x plus beta is a 90. So sine inverse x is equal to 90 minus beta, and x is equal to sine 90 minus beta. And you know that students, 90 minus any angle, it is a cos beta. So x ready, y ready, and now target achieved to here. Your target is x with under root 1 minus y square plus y with under root 1 minus x square. You put down your data. X is a cos beta, under root 1 minus y become sin square beta. Same as y again put it here, sin beta, and x is students cos beta. So here cos square beta. Finally you will cover your small solutions. Cos beta under root 1 minus sin square become cos square. So you have to only written cos beta into cos beta. In short, cos square beta. You any one term suggestion, students, don't worry. Now here also similarly, sin beta under root sin square beta, but that is the known only sin beta. So my answer is cos square beta plus sin square beta. It is only and only universal one. And that's why our this easily solution is done in the first one. Now we going ahead our question number 2, and second also very interesting numerical, students. If tan inverse, this is the board question, sir. Tan inverse root 3 plus 2 times tan inverse x 5 pi by 6, then x is become dash 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 dash. First of all you just apply your known angle value. This is a known. When become tan root 3 beta, tan 30 1 by root 3, it is a 60. 60 means pi by 3, and other as it is. You just now make the splitting up to dissolving x. So that 5 pi by 3 I will take right side, 2 tan inverse x 5 pi by 6 minus pi by 3, and take out simple to simple LCM. So my LCM is here 6. So 5 pi minus 2 pi, it will be to 3 pi by 6. It means almost the sum, it is a pi by 2. Now these two divide by the with the pi by 2. So it is tan inverse pi by 2 with 2 pi by 4. So x become 10 pi by 4 beta, and tan 45 is exactly known, which is only and only 1, and that's your simple to simple solutions. Now moving towards our next part, third one. Evaluate tan inverse 1 plus tan inverse 2 plus tan inverse 3 is equal to dash 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 dash. So first of all, known angles you first write down, students. This is your known, and tan 1 I know that it is a 45, but here these two you make the conditions x into y, 2 into 3, 6, and that is more than 1. And whenever you more than 1, you always apply pi plus tan inverse 2 plus 3, 1 minus 2 into 3. In short, I will telling here pi same, and that become 5 by minus 5. Unfortunately, that also minus 1. It is minus 45. Yes, degree cover. So pi by 4, pi this cancel. Only tan inverse 1. And it is a pi by 4 plus pi minus pi by 4. Cutting. My answer is just only pi. Yes, again I repeat, whenever you product between two terms, if you more than 1, then you will attach always pi plus. Okay, students? Now continue. Fourth questions. In the fourth, yes, this is already asking in your Gujarat board 2012. Cosec, tan inverse, cos, cot inverse, sec, sin inverse A is equal to dash dash dash, and that type of question asking in your answers. So very easy. First of all, I just explain about that this internal data, then after outer, then after outer, then outer, then outer, and last. Here only I assume and start your sum. Suppose sin inverse A beta, you will take t, so A becomes sin t. It means sin t is A by 1. You will go to triangle property. Here your angle opposite, adjacent, hypo, and just plotting on the triangle and decided by Pythagoras your third side. Sine is known, opposite by hypotenuse. Opposite is A, hypotenuse 1. So third side is a 1 minus A square. Using the Pythagoras. But wait here. What I want? I want here sine. This is the t. So using triangle, you will cover sin t. After that now sec t. Sec t is what? Hypo upon adjacent. 1 upon under root 1 minus a square. That part I will submit it here. So cosec, tan inverse, cos, cot inverse, sec. And this is I assumption first of all t, that's why I put in t, and this sin t, according to that I decided sec t. So my one step is moving ahead, tan inverse cos of cot inverse. Now value submit, that is your value sec t. What that? 1 upon under root 1 minus a square. Here is my first step done. Now I start by these terms and assumption something different angle. Yes, suppose this is a 3 marks question, students. Suppose cot inverse 1 upon 1 minus root 3 is become theta. So cot theta 1 upon under root 1 minus a square, and cot formula you know, adjacent side by opposite sides, and go to triangle. This is your theta, opposite, adjacent, and hypo. and you will go to decide a third side. My adjacent side is 1, opposite is under root 1 minus a square. So what is the hypo? Sum of squares of other two sides in under root. So this is your 1 minus a square plus 1, it become 2 minus a square. And here if I attach theta, so what you read now? Cos theta. So that's why I will write down cos theta adjacent by hypo. And what's my adjacent? 1, but hypo is 2 minus a square. And now I will start my second step, students. So very clearly I just read that one more times. This is the t assume, any assume, convert in sec t. After that I assume theta, and here converting to cos theta, because here putting I theta. So my steps is further cosec tan inverse cos. One more time repeat, this I assumption theta. So here I will plot my theta, and cos theta we will define also by this triangle, 1 upon under root 2 minus a square. Yes, now one more term is left. So again you assume tan inverse 1 upon under root 2 minus a square is equal to alpha, just like any angle take as you like. So students, my tan alpha is become 1 upon under root 2 minus a square. Go to again triangle, best way, alpha opposite adjacent hypo, and tan property you know, opposite side by adjacent side. Opposite is 1, adjacent is under root 2 minus a square, and if you third side hypo, opposite square plus adjacent square in under root. So here under root the 1 plus 2 minus a square, it will be 3 minus a square. So here if you put a theta alpha, now what you want? Cosec alpha. According to triangle, hypo upon opposite sides, and hypo is under root 3 minus a square by 1. So here my ending this sum, that is your suggestion alpha, and cosec alpha is this under root 3 minus a square by 1. Yes, this is your final answer for that whole terms, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 terms given. But I will explain by in the 3 different criteria. Okay students, this is a IMP for 3 marks questions. Okay. Now after that fourth, we going ahead, fifth one. In the fifth, yes beta, any problem beta? Okay, now continue students. Next questions. Question number 5. 4 done, no? Fifth is a sine of pi by 2 minus cos inverse 3 by 7. Next, cos of 3 pi by 2 minus sine inverse 2 by 7, and last cos of cos inverse 6 by 7, and defined by the answers. So very easy. Here I assumption theta, here assumption alpha, and describe the solutions. So cos inverse 3 by 7 theta, very easy, cos theta 3 by 7. And if you calculate, so sine 90 minus theta, that very well known, cos theta, quadrant is first 90 minus, so directly positive cos theta and cos theta I know 3 by 7. Now moving towards next part. Here sine inverse 2 by 7 I will take alpha. So sine alpha is a 2 by 7 and put down here cos of 3 pi by 2 minus alpha. Yes, and 3 pi by 2 means here students, here 3 pi by 2. Minus means you go to clockwise, and clockwise means here your angle. All S, T, C. And that's why I will write down here third quadrant cos function is negative beta, or in the terms of sine alpha, and that is known 2 by 7. And last, this is your very easy, you will cover to 6 by 7 only. Here 6 by 7 only, and take the total parts by solutions. So 9 minus to 7 by 7, which is only 1. Again I repeat, you don't take direct calculations, suggestion, and after that you resolving in the according to act by the quadrant wise. Then you easily understood. Continue. 6. In the sixth one, sine square. This also beta very interesting question. Cos inverse x, cos square, sine inverse under root 1 minus x square is dash 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 0 less than x less than 1. So very easy, simple way. Here just assumption sine square theta, you property known. Sine square theta is what? 1 minus cos square theta. And that I property utilize this consider to theta. So you will write cos inverse x theta, x become cos theta. So this is sine square, that assume theta 1 minus cos square, and cos theta is known 1 minus x square. First part done. Similarly here this assumption just like you alpha, any angle students. So here assumptions, suppose sine inverse under root 1 minus x square become alpha. So what is the next steps? Under root 1 minus x square become sine alpha. So what is the sine square alpha? It is 1 minus x square, and that should be, you will attach that cos square. That assumption is alpha, and cos square alpha is known very well, 1 minus sine square, and sine square attach that. Simple done. So here 1 minus sine square alpha is 1 minus x square, and expand the all 1 minus x square plus 1 minus 1 plus x square. Cutting. Answer is cutting. Only and only 1. Again repeat, internal data you can just suggestions by the any degree alpha, beta, gamma. Here also same, and translate to your basic identity students. Identity known, sine square is 1 minus cos square, it become also cos square, 1 minus sine square, and that's become your answer is fulfill that 1. Now one more, 7th. 7th also very easily we going. Yes, this is the most IAP question. That type question asking in exam also. Cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z 3 pi, then xy plus yz plus zx is become dash 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 dash. You just recommend how many terms given in left hand side. Just students, how many terms given left hand side? 1, 2 and 3. 3 terms given. That's why you can dissolve here 3 equal partitions. Again repeat. If you here given 4 terms, so you can dissolve in the 4 equal partitions. Here 3 equal partitions, how much? Pi plus pi. If you 4, then 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4, 3 pi by 4 divided by here equal 3 partitions. Now you can compare it to each terms. Your numerical is done. Just I converting into 3 equalities, first equal to first, second to second. So what you get, x cos pi become -1, y also cos pi become -1, cos pi become -1. Now finally done. So value of xy, yz, zx, all value -1 -1. So it will be 1 plus 1 plus 1, 3. Very easily you calculate your sum. Again repeat, number of terms left side given 3, so right side also you will create equal number of terms, and then after you can apply to just comparisons. Very easily we will done here. Now 8. In this 8, also IMP and many time asking in good seed, is 2013 asking. I not write down here year, but it is a difficult sum. Cot inverse sine, tan inverse root sine is a x. Then sine alpha, it become dash 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 dash. Students, here you write down the option also. This helpful for the options to determine your answers. Second, 1 minus cos, 1 plus cos, 1 plus cos, 1 minus cos, and last 1 plus sine, 1 minus sine. Now again I repeat, it is not a easy sum. This is a cot inverse and that is a tan. I just prepare cot in terms of tan. So it is tan inverse 1 by under root tan, I mean sine alpha. And here same is under root sine alpha is equal to x. Now property known, tan inverse x minus y upon 1 plus x into y, and here x is as it is. This is your x, consider, that is the y, and x minus y upon 1 plus xy. And now you will take LCM. This cancel permanently. That is 1 and 1 2, that is a multiply. So 1 minus sine alpha by 2 with under root sine alpha, and is equal to x as it is. My target achievement for sine alpha, students. So till up to I dissolve in the sine alpha. Anyhow, now just students, this tan inverse x I convert to left to right. So definitely I have here 1 minus sine alpha by 2 under root sine alpha is a tan x, and that should be your first data is known. Tan inverse x is a tan x, 1 minus sine alpha upon 2 sine alpha, but I want to value for sine alpha. So anyhow you can dissolve here sine alpha in the terms of this sine x, either cos x, either cos x, either sine x. Yes. Now after that we will cover to your finally moving the answers. So my value is a tan x, remaining 1 minus sine alpha upon 2 sine alpha. Now anybody, students, what to do for define by sine alpha separations? How can define sine alpha is a separation value, students? Anybody? Just give me the idea. If you know, then चलो मैं वापस एक बार समझाऊंगा बेटा. यही tan x अप्लाई अपोजिट बाय एडजेसेंट ऐसे. This is x, opposite, adjacent and hypo. I again repeat, it's not easy sum. A, B, C. What's your opposite? 1 minus sine alpha. And adjacent 2 root sine alpha. You go to simple Pythagoras. AC square is equal to AB square plus beta BC square. AB become 1 minus sine alpha square. BC 2 under root sine alpha square. And you decided your third side of triangle. So 1 minus 2 sine square alpha, here sine square. And last term square 4 sine alpha. This is your like terms. So 1 plus 2 sine alpha and sine square. Yes, that is the whole square. For which term? AC square. That's why AC become 1 plus sine alpha. And that I students here write down 1 plus sine alpha. Now you finished in the line for sine alpha related. I will write down here our value for sine x according to triangle. And then after I complete my sum. So therefore sine x become opposite by hypo. So sine x opposite is what? 1 minus sine alpha. And hypo is what? 1 plus sine alpha. Yes. Now you will conduct two like term separations, cross multiply. Sine x with 1 plus sine alpha and 1 minus sine alpha same is. This multiply inside. Sine x plus sine x sine alpha 1 minus sine alpha. Yes, your target is sine alpha. That's why this sine alpha and this sine alpha I will both merge and sine x convert right side. So sine x sine alpha plus sine alpha and 1 minus sine x merge right side. Use common thinking. Sine x plus 1 minus sine x. Yes, now here ending your sum, sine alpha separate. Remaining are 1 minus sine x by 1 plus sine x, and that should be your answer for that 1 minus sine x by 1 plus sine x. This divided by A answers. Yes, I will check also answer students. My correct answer is 1 minus sine x by 1 plus sine x. Absolutely true. Again repeat, here students is a confused. So don't worry, you go to triangle, divide Pythagoras, third side, and after that, which term you asking in the sine? Therefore, I decided here sine, and that's why your final full solutions is students over here. Next, moving towards question number 9. Our ninth one. Also very interesting questions. For the triangle ABC, A become tan inverse 3, B become tan inverse 2. Then asking what is the C angle? Only students C angle asking. So you know that triangle property, addition of all is a 180. So these are declared. Tan A is 3. These are declared tan B, which is 2. Now in a triangle, beta A, B, C, A plus B plus C, you know that which is pi. I mean 180 degree. And that way I just apply my chain function on the both side after removing C one side. C is removing to one side. So C become pi minus A plus B. So tan C, here tan pi minus A plus B, because I want to in the C angle but in terms of tan. So tan C as it is beta. Here second quadrant tan negative. Now fulfill your final formula, tan A plus tan B upon 1 minus tan A tan B. Now value apply. Tan A is known, 3, tan B also known. So your value is a 10a, 3 plus 2, 1 minus 3 into 2, and decided final value. So 10c become, it is 5 by minus 5. In short, it is 1 minus minus plus. So c become tan inverse 1. In short, I am telling this answer is, students, only and only 45 degree. Yes, that is a pi by 4. And that's my answer. Very easy and very simple. Next, continue, students. Question number our 10th one. 10th also IMP for exam. Value of sine square 2 times cos inverse 4 by 5. Just I assume, students, this internal data will be theta. So suppose cos inverse 4 by 5 will be theta. So cos theta is 4 by 5. Go to triangle and simply define sine also. This opposite, adjacent, hypo. Cos 4 by 5 is here 4, this 5, definitely it is 3. So sin theta also I know, opposite by hypo will do 3 by 5. So here sine square 2, but that is the theta. In short, I am telling about sine 2 theta square. Sine 2 theta square, and that also known, 2 sine theta cos theta, and value put it. Sine theta is a 3 by 5 beta and cos theta is a 4 by 5. Square as it is. Now calculate your 3 2s are 6, 6 4s are 24 by 25. It means 576 by 625. That become your finally answer. It is a square, huh, students? Just I check my answers. 576 by 625. Yes, students, here over that our till up to 10 questions. Okay, students, today your third session part today over. Next day I explain you new topics. Okay, bye.